Established in 1948 as a defined benefit retirement fund. In the 1950s, it began amassing contributions. In the 1960s, calculations were done manually. By the 1970s, instability in currency exchange and high inflation became worrying, and by the late 1970s, markets deteriorated and inflation rose. The United Nations General Assembly in the 1980s requested new economic measures, reducing benefits and increasing contributions. In the 1990s, the fund began digitizing some tasks and using computers for calculations. The digitalization was gradual and piecemeal and grew into a cobweb with 42 internal interfaces. By the end of the 1990s, the fund started to show an important level of surplus, but in the first decade of this century, that surplus was lost. In the aughts, the management and board of the fund began making plans to modernize, with increasing membership and greater demands to expand the fund's capacity. In 2003, the first UNJSPF website was established. By the beginning of the present decade, there were three main challenges to ensure that the fund was healthy. 1. Strengthen governance and management structures. 2. Speed up operations and minimize risk by replacing the IT system. And 3. Ensure solvency. 1. The fund introduced risk management, conducted asset liability management, implemented and tested a viable business continuity and disaster recovery plan, and established the Asset and Liabilities Monitoring Committee. 2. The fund built and implemented a new operational and IT environment, replacing the fragmented and vulnerable platform from the 1990s. The new platform increased processing capacity. 3. The latest actuarial valuation shows both a reversal of the downward trend and a modest surplus as of December 2015. And plus, the fund launched a series of whiteboard videos and a new website. For more history and information about the fund, visit the new UNJSPF.org.